We're taking another look at the 2025 recruiting class, and today we're shining a spotlight on four-star cornerback Alex Graham, who signed with USC. We're going to look at his highlights. We're going to look at his 24/7 Sports player profile page. But before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now, because we're talking about the 2025 recruiting class every single day this offseason, player by player. You need to know what your new players look like before they hit the field. We've covered a lot of players from USC too, and we're going to cover many more. You keep watching, I'll keep covering your players. But we're going to start off with this 24/7 Sports player profile page. If you're here for just the highlights, fast forward a few minutes. We'll get there. But four-star prospect in both sets of rankings. The rankings are higher than the composite by a good bit, by almost double here. The 27th best cornerback in the class versus the 40th in the composite. Lists at 6'1", 186. That's during the recruiting process. That's not reflecting now. But one thing I want to show you is it got 30 offers. And not from all small schools either. Michigan, Colorado, Alabama, big-time programs after this kid, and many more. That being said, the rankings might be the most accurate here. Might be. Michigan was after this kid. Looks like they're recruiting him pretty heavy. So if he hits the portal, Wolverine fans, which you're not going to watch this one, he might be coming your way if something happens. But we're a Trojan right now. Polynesian Bowl. Jack Jones is who they remind him of the Patriots. Ended his prep career with his best season. Three-phase player who was a big play threat as a receiver, kick return, multifaceted player. Looks like we can play nickel, good track background. We're going to have speed. He jumps routes, solid overall ball skills. All around, sounds like a good safety here. We got some speed, got some track times here. 11.48, 100. So we have some speed there. Not the fastest guy in the class, but we got some speed. But we played against good competition, though. We played against some good competition. Colorado tried to get him, but he decommitted and went over to USC. Let's take a look at the highlights. Let's see what he's working with here, because there might be more to the tape. We got 5 minutes and 25 seconds of clips. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let's let it rip. There he is. There he is. Downfield, boom. Ball skills. Ball skills and balance. Looking solid there. Multifaceted player. Trojan fans, hit that subscribe button. I'll cover your whole class. I'll cover your whole class. I promise you. You guys keep pounding that button. Let's roll. There he is. We got some speed. Fast. We got some speed. Not going to be the fastest guy in the class, but we got some speed. I'm not worried. Don't need to be the fastest guy in the class. Don't need to be a 10-4, 10-6 guy. We got it. We play fast. We got football fast to him, too, because we're very fast at making decisions on the field, very assertive with it so far on these returns with the ball in our hand. Watch it. Watch here. Boom. Outruns them. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. That's all you need. You need the skills. We're going to see that. You're going to get a special teamer here. You're getting a good special teamer here. So you got more than just a cornerback. You got to play some wide receiver. Even though you're probably jacked up at wide receiver, don't need it. Jacked up as a good thing, not a bad thing. He has it. He knows he has it. He's got good feet. He breaks off routes pretty good. I know we're looking at him as a cornerback, but what can the traits from wide receiver tell you for a guy that's going to be playing cornerback for you at USC? Ball skills, quick feet, breaking off routes, lateral agility, solid with the ball in his hands, assertive, all that stuff. That's what you're getting from him. You're getting all that from him. That's what you're seeing. So on the defensive side of the ball, really, what's different? You're running man for man with the guy. You're either in zone. You're reading the tight end, whether or not he stays or releases. You're watching that. You're watching a lot of other things. You either got it or you don't, but you also got a return man here. Maybe we get some DB plays, some defensive stuff on the back end of this highlight tape, but he's looking solid with the ball in his hands. Up top, there he is. Ball skills. Here we go. We're getting something. There we are. Another thing you want to think about is which maybe he needed coached up for his highlights a little bit, is when you're a good corner, they're not going to throw your way. So maybe he doesn't have many highlights to him that he wants to show off. But I would suggest the cornerbacks who are putting out their tape, just show them locking up stride for stride, not getting the target. Show 10 of those, 15 of those. Let us get a good look if you don't have the highlights because they're not throwing to you. Honestly, just show it. Maybe we do get that here in a bit. But just do that. Getting low at contact, head on ball, shoulder on ball. Ooh, he dropped a hammer there. He dropped a hammer on that one. Another one. We got a stick on this kid. We got a stick on this kid. Coming up, making another play. Now we're seeing it on defense. There we go. Maybe I was wrong. We're also not seeing much in coverage. They weren't throwing his way. They weren't throwing his way. That's something to tell you. Or he would be showing you picks, deflected passes. They weren't throwing his way. Boom. Coming up, making the play. That's what you want, though. You want a gritty cornerback. That play breaks to his size. You know he's going to stick his nose in it. He hits pretty hard for a corner. Come right to the sideline, makes the play. Makes the play. What are we seeing here? Good break, come back to the ball. He's a good wide receiver. He's a good wide receiver. He could play for some teams at wide receiver. Power 5 and push it. He could play college ball at wide receiver if he wanted to, with the way he breaks off routes. If he really, really wanted to. I think cornerback is his best bet due to the build. I think that's his best bet for upside. Especially his ability to hit. His ability to come up and make the play. Cover that range. I want to see more of him in coverage, but we might not see it. He may not have it. They may not be throwing his way. Like I suggest, cornerbacks who are showing their tape, just show them locking guys down, not getting target. Just show it. That was a good block. Knocking the guy out of the play. Just show it. For real. He's putting guys on their back. I know you're aggressive, you're assertive, you're going to put your nose into things. I'm not worried. Look at him making some huge blocks right there. And I know if you got the ball in your hands, you're very scared. You got speed. You got more speed on some of these clips than you did earlier in this highlight tape, too. This is a good player. This is a very stout player going to the Trojans. Boom. Getting it. Getting it. Here we go. Showing some of that speed. Oh, we're cutting away. We got a field goal block. Show that in the beginning. Show that in the beginning. We got a good player. Overall, good football player. He's going to be good at corner. He's twitched up, comes up, and kills the run. We do not get many highlights of him in coverage because they weren't throwing his way. I bet you. I bet you. That's why he was showing clips of him playing the run, delivering the hit stick. On top of that, good at wide receiver, good ball skills, good hands, good feet, good route runner too. He can play wide receiver on a lot of programs here. Cornerback, best bet for sure, especially how he plays run. Has some good speed to him. Good athleticism, moves laterally very well. I think he's going to be fine at cornerback. I think he's a good get for the Trojans. Anybody else that wanted him, good on you guys for trying to get him because this is a talented prospect. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. Thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.